Welcome and thank you for joining us today. We are the Pawley's Island Concert Band Brass Choir. My name is Mike Jones. I'm one of the trumpet players in the group. Our first song today is a medley of Jingle Bells and Deck the Halls from the first movement of a piece called Christmas Crackers, arranged by John Iveson. Jingle Bells is one of the best known and commonly sung American songs in the world. It was written by James Pierpont and originally published under the title One Horse Open Sleigh in the autumn of 1857. Although originally intended for the Thanksgiving season and having no connection to Christmas, it has become associated with Christmas music and the holiday season in general. Deck the Halls is a traditional Christmas and New Year's carol. The melody is Welsh, dating back to the 16th century, and belongs to a winter carol, Nos Galan, which translated means New Year's Eve. The English language lyrics were written by the Scottish musician Thomas Oliphant. The first verse, when literally translated from Welsh to English, reads as follows: "The best pleasure on New Year's Eve is house and fire and a pleasant family, a pure heart and brown ale, a gentle song, and the voice of the harp." We hope you enjoy John Iveson's Jingle Bells and Deck the Halls. Movement of John Iveson's Christmas Crackers is called A Carol Fantasy and includes Angels We Have Heard on High, Away in a Manger, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, and Good King Wenceslas. Angels We Have Heard on High is set to the hymn tune Gloria from a traditional French song with English lyrics that were translated by James Chadwick. The song's subject is the birth of Jesus Christ as narrated in the Gospel of Luke, specifically the scene in which shepherds outside Bethlehem encounter a multitude of angels singing and praising the newborn child. Its most memorable feature is its chorus, Gloria in Excelsis Deo, where the O of Gloria is fluidly sustained through 18 notes of a rising and falling melodic sequence. Away in a Manger was first published in the late 19th century and used widely throughout the English-speaking world. Although it was long claimed to be the work of German religious reformer Martin Luther, the carol is now thought to be entirely American in origin. In our version today, you will hear the melody that is most popular in England and is often known as the Cradle Song. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is a traditional English Christmas carol. It is known as Tidings of Comfort and Joy and is one of the oldest Christmas carols dating back to the 16th century or earlier. The traditional English melody is in the minor mode and will be proudly presented today by our tuba players. And lastly, Good King Wenceslas is a Christmas carol that tells the story of a Bohemian king going on a journey and braving harsh winter weather to give alms to a poor peasant on the Feast of Stephen, December 26th, the second day of Christmas. During the journey, his squire is about to give up the struggle against the cold weather, but is able to continue by following the king's footprints step for step through the deep snow. The legend is based on the life of the historical Saint Wenceslas I in Czechoslovakia in the early 900s. Here is A Carol Fantasy, the second movement of John Iveson's Christmas Crackers.
I'm Stan Walczyk, and I play trumpet for the Pawley's Island Brass Choir. Our next song is Silent Night. It's a popular Christmas carol composed by Franz Xavier Gruber in 1818. It was declared an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO in 2011. The song has been recorded by many singers across many music genres. The version sung by Bing Crosby in 1935 is the fourth best-selling single of all time. Silent Night was first performed on Christmas Eve in 1818 at St. Nicholas Parish Church in Orndorff, Austria. A young priest, Father Joseph Moore, had come to Orndorff a year earlier. Before Christmas Eve, Moore brought the words of Gruber and asked him to compose a melody and guitar accompaniment for the Christmas Eve Mass. After river flooding had damaged the church organ, it was unknown what inspired Moore to write the lyrics or what prompted him to create the new carol. Please enjoy our performance of Silent Night.
My name is Tyler. I play the tuba with the Pawley's Island Brass Choir. Carol of the Bells is a popular Christmas carol with music by Ukrainian composer Mykola Leontovich in 1914 and lyrics by Peter Wolowski. Lyrics are under copyright protection, but the music is in public domain. The music is based on the Ukrainian folk chant Shedrik and features a four-note ostinato that is repeated frequently throughout the song. It has been performed in many genres and has also been featured in many movies, television shows, and parodies. This is Carol of the Bells.
Hello, my name is Dwayne Graham, and I play the C tuba with the Pawley Island Brass Choir. Go Tell It on the Mountain is an African American spiritual song compiled by John Wesley Work Jr., dating back to at least 1865, that has been sung and recorded by many gospel and secular performers. It is considered a Christmas carol as its original lyrics celebrate the nativity of Jesus. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. We hope that you will enjoy Barry Gott's big band swing style arrangement of Go Tell It on the Mountain.
One, two, three.
I'm Matt Sanders. I play the French horn. Here are some popular Christmas carols that we hope you will enjoy. The songs are from the Christmas Carols book arranged by G.E. Holmes. Included today are the traditional Christmas carols, First Noel and It Came Upon a Midnight Clear by Richard Willis, Hark the Herald Angels Sing by Felix Mendelssohn, and O Come All Ye Faithful by John Redding.
Wish You a Merry Christmas is a traditional English Christmas carol from England's West Country, but the song has been performed previously by carolers and wassailers in the 19th century with a variety of tunes and lyrics. The Bristol-based composer Arthur Worrell is responsible for the popularity of this carol. Worrell arranged the tune for his own University of Bristol madrigal singers as an elaborate four-part arrangement. The greeting, "A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year," comes from the early 18th century, and its origin probably lies in the English tradition where wealthy people of the community gave Christmas treats to the carolers on Christmas Eve, such as figgy pudding. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we wish all of you a very Merry Christmas.